Good evening, everybody. How the hell's everybody? Good to have everybody here. What's new? It's that time of the month. That could mean a lot. Eepy but clean. Oh, of course. I got some new tea we're trying out. It's like blueberry something. And I have found the perfect video. Today is the day. Hey, Lost Love, how are you? Let's go down the list. Who is here? Hi, Lolo, how are you? What's up, Vincent? Tier list, Goliath, how are you? Good to see you. Hi, Amato. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Lost Love. It's the ad part of the month until I get to my PC. Oh, no. Oh, right. Didn't your PC, like, burn out or something? Wait, the ad part of the month? What are you saying? What are you saying, Vincent? Hello, friends. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing today? Them is going to the concert. What concert are they going to? I'm feeling actually a little bossa nova today. Let's get some bossa nova going now. There we go. No, that's a little too slow. We need something a little. Yeah, this will do. I found a good video for us today. You guys are going to be happy. I found a very good video for us today. Romeo Santos in Tennessee. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I hope they enjoy down there in Nashville. I'm drinking this very unusual tea. It's like blueberry tea. I don't know that blueberry and tea is like, I don't know that they go together. But here we are. So how's everybody doing? What's new? How's life? No, Vincent, don't sub, dude. I'll gift you a sub. Don't sub. Don't sub. Here we go. I'll do it right now. There you go. Enjoy the sub. Oh, right. It doesn't let me do it from here. Oh, it's a Bezos sub. I always thought that this was weird. Look at this. I think I've shown you guys this before, but look at this. Here is my my Twitch area. Look at this. Oh, is it working now? Nope. The window just totally becomes irresponsive. Every time. Every time I try and do anything from my Twitch window, it just like breaks. Every time. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I found a really good video for us today. I found a very good video for us today. I'm very excited for it. You guys are going to be happy. But, you know, I want to hang out and schmooze a bit before we...
Spooky, spooky, very spooky. What's that? It's a skeleton.
Savory Temptress gifted a tier 1 sub to V1 North Carolina 3 NT67.
What did I tell you about giving money again? What did I tell you about Okay. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that, Savory. Thank you. That's very nice of you. And Vincent, that's fine. Give it to someone else. Can we, before we get into the video, can we have a little discussion? Can we have a little powwow, gang? You guys care if we have a little powwow first? There is a pet peeve that I have that many other streamers do that bugs the shit out of me. It bugs me. And I did do it for a little while, and then I stopped doing it because I'm like, I don't feel right doing this. I don't feel good doing this. And I want you guys to let me know your true opinions on this, so that way I can sort of check my own privilege, okay? It's not even privilege, it's just check my own attitude, because sometimes I'm a know-it-all. I don't know if you guys knew that. I do know everything, but, you know, sometimes I present that in a less palatable manner. So here we go. Here's the thing. There are streamers that I've met, friends, not friends, but like acquaintances. No, I'm not talking about anybody I'm like actual good friends with, okay? That are very I don't know, in your face with like gift subbing and pushing like bits and like support the stream. Don't forget to support the stream. Did you support the stream this month? Very money hungry people. And I know I've said before that I generally am not someone who's particularly money hungry. Hey, it's nice to make a few subs here and there. Cool. Nice to know that people like the stream enough to give a few bucks. That's cool. But it's not a monetary thing for me because it's not like I'm not drowning in Bezos money when I go live on Twitch, right? So what I'm talking about is people you show up and like somewhere on their screen is like the daily subs. And it's like it's set to like 10 or 15. And again, I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just talking in general. And I don't know, for me that always came off as kind of I don't know. A little beggy, maybe? Is that fair? I recognize that they're affiliated or partnered. I recognize that for some people, this is a job, like an actual job, a real full-time, like this is the only source of income I have type job. But I don't know. It just feels weird. It doesn't feel good. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. So I guess that's kind of what I'm talking about. It comes off as very money hungry, beggy, grabby. Yeah. I prefer daily sub to monthly sub expense counters. Really? I would think monthly sub would kind of make more sense because if I put 30, right? Let's say I wouldn't do this. This is not something that I do. I have done it before, and I don't know what was going through my mind when I did it. I guess it was like, well, everybody else is doing it, so I might as well do it. And then I did it for a few streams, and I'm like, I don't like this. I don't feel good about this. I don't feel nice about it. I don't want to do this. So then I took it off. I'm like, nobody gets to know how many subs I make. There. Nobody gets to know. I don't even look. And to prove that, boom, left screen. This is the video we're going to check out, by the way. Boom. I keep that shit turned off. I keep all of these turned off. I have no idea how many subs I have currently. Could I click it and find out real quick? Yes. Am I going to? No. Oh, all right, hovering. So I have 30 subs right now. Okay, we found it by accident. But it's not about like the minute to minute. It's about the greater point of this is not something I do besides Jeff Bezos subs. Those are the only subs that I don't feel bad about taking. Because it's like, well, you already had that. You know what I'm saying? You already got that. That I don't feel bad about. But for people's actual money, their credit card getting charged type shit, I feel bad about that. I do. I really do. Kind of like how if you're pushing gift giving for your birthday or something, yeah, it's like, oh, make sure, or like when you go to a fucking, this is not quite equivalent, but the idea is the same. Of like, when you go to a, like a baby shower or a wedding shower, right? And they're like, oh, be a deer, rap and clear. It's like, shut the fuck up. You're lucky you're getting a fucking gift. Suck my ass. Be a deer, rap and clear. Have some class. Suck my ass. Oh, by the way, can we get a quote system set up? Vincent, is that something we could do? Tell me what I need to do. I'll set it up. I feel like I say, oh God, this tea. Oh, I say some pretty goofy shit. I feel like we should write some of that down. I don't want to hear Vincent bitch about ads. It's just one ad. Even running ads doesn't feel right to me. What's up, Scribe? How are you? When I go down, remind me? Okay. Let's just put some of these in like a notepad or something. Hate this song. There we go. It's better. For my guests, as long as I'm fed and having a good time, I'm happy. That's it. But okay, look. If there ever came a time where I really decided to step the fuck up on Twitch and take it like serious and started like doing a lot of videos for YouTube, things like that, would I want to put myself in a position where I had to ask for subs in some way, right? Hint at subs, putting it somewhere on the screen, something like that. I would feel really bad about doing that. And to drive the point home, Scrively, it's not working, but I gave everybody all their bits back, or all their beans back, so you're good. You didn't lose anything. And I swear to God, my rant is going to end in a minute. But it just, I feel weird. I feel weird about it. If Twitch was my only job, I would probably do it and go exactly against what I'm saying. But I would never put myself in that position where Twitch was my only job. Or not even just Twitch, live streaming. Live streaming is not a reliable source of money. It's just not. I mean, I would be hitting YouTube videos every day. I would be clipping the stream left and right and sending it everywhere. There's so much different I would be doing that I'm not doing. You got to have at least... When I started YouTube, I had I had 3 sources of income. 2 from 2 full-time jobs that I was doing at the time, plus YouTube. Then YouTube picked up enough. I stopped doing the full-time jobs. Then was just YouTube but even then that's not even true because I had several sources of I had ad revenue, I had book sales, I had a little bit of sales from the merch, I had coaching. Like there's several lines of revenue. But for me, when someone I don't even know what the point I'm trying to make anymore is. I just feel weird about it. I don't know. I just feel weird about it. That's all. I guess that was my whole point. Yeah, let's try TTS one more time here. TTS. Wieners. There. TTS. It appears to be broken. It appears to be broken, my brother. So, okay, that's my rant. Rant over. I'm done. That was it. Now I'm going to text my beautiful bride-to-be to turn the air conditioning up. Because your boy is a little warm. Okay. All right. So, we have a good video today. Now, I want you guys to tell me and be honest who has seen this video. If you've seen this video, type 1. Yeah, Rachel, I don't know. I feel... I get it. Because some people want to... So I haven't seen it yet, Tearless. I actually have not. I didn't spoil it for myself. I wanted this reaction to be fucking fresh. I get why people are like, look, I'm here, I'm being entertaining or doing something, right? People are watching. Don't I deserve to get paid for my time? I understand that. It's not... But you should just do it. What's that saying? Provide value and the money will follow. That's, I suppose, how I see it. Provide value and the money will follow. That's kind of where my brain goes. Okay. We're going to watch this video and react to it live, and then I'll do an intro to it. This is going to go on YouTube, I think. Although I should really stop saying that, because every time I do that, I jinx it, and then I don't know what to say. Can you believe I just got my hair cut, and it's almost time for a haircut again already? My hair grows so fast. Oh, Dokali. So, she refused to get out of the car because he took her to Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory gets a lot of hate that I don't understand. Cheesecake Factory be getting a lot of hate that I don't get, my friends. Okay. Let's jump in there. Let's figure this out. Let's bail him out of this mess.
Whew. Let me just get the door for you. Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
She's so let's give it a bit of background, I suppose. So they're hanging out. I guess they're on a first date. I'm just basing this off of what we're seeing here. And she's clearly unhappy that they are at the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Cheesecake Factory. I found their food to be delicious. I particularly like their grilled chicken avocado sandwich. That's just me. But she doesn't appear to be pleased.
Yes. Would you want me to open the door for you? Look. Are you?
She's in his car. rolling down his window saying, yes. And now it appears that he's about to find out that she's been recording and she's smiling. Dating steps in the US to weed shitty people out. Step 1, have an Android. Step 2, take them to a cheap place. Step 3, say you don't earn $500,000. Bro, I feel personally attacked. I've always owned Androids until very recently. Homegirl's falling out of her top. I can't quote. Look, I'm not going to judge her for how she's dressing, although I could. It's the low-hanging fruit. We have to be professionals about this, please.
Recording me? Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory.
That's so cringy.
This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
One
You know what? She's right. You should have taken her to Denny's.
talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
Oh, this is so awkward. Oh my, guys, this is a first date. They don't know each other.
Oh, okay.
She locked him and then he had to knock on the door and she unlocked the car. This is so awkward. Oh my God.
Okay. So
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. Look at.
No, the fuck you're not. You're not. That's the opposite. It's a first date. I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. Why the fuck am I going to go all out for you the first date? You have not earned any of that from me. And I have not earned any of that from you.
I mean, when you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because
the first date, this is such a popular misconception. The first date, you are not courting anybody. You are seeing if you guys are compatible. You're not courting her. Courting is like, I have accepted you for who you are. You have accepted me for who I am. We are actively now dating, right? Courting, she's using like the old English version of the word, courting. Oh, I'm going to court her. Yes.
get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her.
No, the fuck you're not. What? You're lucky he picked you up. You guys could have met there. Guys, who goes to a full dinner on the first date? Can we talk about this, please? Who goes to a full dinner on date number one? No shame if you have, but by and large, what is the first date meant for? The first date is meant for getting to know the other person. Do we align on certain values? Tell me about your family. You know, what are your interests? Are you a total bitch? And he's finding that out before they even get into the fucking restaurant. Talk about a driver asshole. Get out of your car. I would ask her where she wants to go, drive to that restaurant, get to the front door, open the door for her, let her get out, then walk back to the driver's side, get in and drive away. Yeah, but then at that point, he's just a taxi. Tell her to get out of his car right this instant. I don't think how much? Oh, we're 1.5 minutes in of a 6 minute, almost a 7 minute video. There's so much worse this can get. A first date idea I did here and there was going for snack shopping. That's an interesting date idea, especially if you're younger. Yeah. I would think a good first date idea is like meeting at, I don't know, a public park in the middle of the day, walk around, get to know each other, right? There's no danger because you're in a public place during the daytime to get to know someone, right? We ain't at dinner yet. I'm not spending Cheesecake Factory money on you. That's an easy $80 bill plus tip. And getting cheesecake out of me, you're wild.
Cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree.
I
went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, you know, to...
The fuck's gonna happen at at Cheesecake Factory? What do you think you're gonna get, like, accosted? What's the guy from McDonald's? The Hamburglar. Like, what do you think is gonna happen to you between fucking the car and the door?
Respect you. To pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
And he's talking to her, and he's telling her, "Look, I feel like I haven't done anything to warrant this behavior." And she's sitting there like adjusting her hair and like, "Yeah, this is all about me. I'm the first I'm the main character." Tell her I'll bring her someplace she's never been before and take her to McDonald's. Right? Get her a 3-piece. I was thrilled going to CC's Pizza for a first date. $7 and all you can eat pizza, then play some games in the arcade. That was a blast. That's what I'm saying. That sounds like a good date to me. Bring her ass home, get her out of your car. I think that's where this is going to go. I hope this guy has a pair, but we'll see. I keep my $80 bills in a drawer next to all my $3 bills. What? It's still sunny outside, and this bitch is recording her bullshit rant. Hi, I saw this earlier from Courtney What's-Her-Name. Oh, what the fuck is Courtney What's-Her-Name? That'd be really fun. If I ever go on a first date again ever in my life, I'm going to take them to McDonald's. Well, it's a great value. Don't you want to date a guy who's intelligent? I'm intelligent. Look at this. This is a dollar menu. Can't get more intelligent than this. I feed a family of 30.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too.
Bars.
I expect her to be cooperative.
Bars.
And at least,
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
well, I mean, like, even like,
Where should I begin? Okay, what did she do that hasn't been cooperative? First and foremost, he's taking you out to dinner, which is kind, but if on a first date, there's no rule that a man just has to pay for you the first date. There's no unspoken rule. Like, that shit was years ago. It's not the 70s anymore, right? You take someone out for a first date. Once. I've never met you. We're just getting to know each other. We're just, exploring each other, seeing if we're going to be a good fit for us. What am I saying? Blah, blah. We're just seeing if we're going to be a good fit for us and all that. Where is the expectation that the man should just automatically pay? Where does that come from? Who the hell does she think she is, or what does she think she is? She thinks she's. I don't even know. With what just happened, I don't feel okay, so I won't bring negative energy. Catch you next stream. Sarah, feel better. She just wants to see how deep his pockets are. Maybe there's a lot of that going around. Because men used to make all the money. That's fair. That's fair. I'm not going to dispute that. But I think that argument, as time goes on and the world becomes better with that stuff, not perfect, not saying it's perfect, but it is better. You could afford a $30 plate of food for yourself. You could, right? If you got time to be on TikTok complaining about this, you probably have, like, your hair's done nice, your makeup's looking good, you're wearing probably expensive clothing. I'm sure you could afford $20-$30 for dinner. I'm sure you could once.
when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
It's too early for that. It's too early. You're complaining about fucking. It's too early for that. It's too early for me to hold your hand. She's right. But then if it's too early for her to be holding his hand, which I agree with, it's too early to be complaining that I took you to fucking Cheesecake Factory. It's too early for that. Holy shit. It's too early for that. Hold on, where's my calculator? I got to calculate who the fuck she thinks she's talking to. Holy shit.
I
Yeah,
don't know
and
you.
I can
yet.
respect that. I can respect that.
You should.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again.
He's not strong points. But let's be nice to him, because he's being put on the spot. He's being put on. This whole situation is unprecedented. He's not expecting any of this. Just get the fuck out the car, eat the meal, and then don't call him back. That's all you had to do.
I don't
We're not
know
there.
yet.
okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
You're complaining a lot. Cutting that part out for the video. We're getting rid of that part for the video. Canceled.
But
I got myself all made
There's
up.
nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
He's right.
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
There's a lot wrong with the bitch who thinks the Cheesecake Factory is not delicious. I love the Cheesecake Factory. Oh God, you ever go during like Thanksgiving? You get that nice stuffed sandwich. They put the what do they call that? They put the stuffing. Yeah, the turkey, the stuffing, the gravy, the jam. I forget what the jam is called. You guys know what I'm talking about. In a sandwich, delicious. The gobbler. That's what they call it. The gobbler.
Okay, well look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
Also, Cheesecake Factory is not like a cheap restaurant. Like there are like Applebee's is a cheap restaurant. Cheesecake Factory costs a little bit of money.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean?
Good for
no?
you. Opposite of yes, bitch. Good for you. Good for you.
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right?
I'm about to say.
And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour.
No, you clearly fucking don't understand. Holy shit. He made her wait an hour? Or she made him wait an hour? And then you got the balls to complain about this?
Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
Bro. You couldn't have texted him, hey, work was a little crazy, traffic was a little crazy, I'm going to be 30 minutes late. Can we push this back a few minutes? You had him wait a fucking hour? Oh my God. And you got the ball. Bro, if I did all that shit, if I was a lady and I did all that shit to a guy, or, you know, I had all that done to me, I would cancel the date.
And
that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria.
Bars.
Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing.
Bars.
Which I'm still willing to do. I would have been.
No, it's fucked. Nah, it's over. You can't be willing to do this shit anymore. It's done. You guys aren't going anywhere. Relationship ruined. Or a potential relationship ruined. It's done. These are the types of women I despise because this makes it hard for good women to be treated decently. I would have to say that this is probably pretty rare, right? I don't know many people who have the balls to whip out their phone and start recording to put something on TikTok. And this is, by the way, this is her TikTok channel. So she posted this because she thought it was making her look good.
But if we're late, I mean, I told you twice.
Late. It wasn't that late.
We literally left.
What do you mean it wasn't that late? It was over an hour late. I mean, he came to you at 4. You didn't even get into the car until 5.
Your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be.
Oh, they couldn't go to the fancy... They were late, so they couldn't get into the original restaurant? Is that the deal? So he did have a fancier restaurant. He shouldn't have, but he did, and they couldn't get in. Am I reading this right? Am I hearing this right?
And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot.
I mean,
What the fuck are you guys talking about? Her name is Monique Santos. Here. This is the video. What are you guys talking about?
I'm waiting for a reservation.
we can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay. You're talking about Courtney Ryan. Yeah.
Call that, like, you know, the equivalent to that. I mean,
I literally
you don't
just said-
understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
Why? What person at Cheesecake Factory is going to turn their head and be like, she looks too fancy to be in here?
There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
will die. That's
Okay.
embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other.
Bro, drive her home.
So respectfully,
Drive her home.
I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So,
Drive her home. Drive her home. Drive her way the hell home.
you just want to call it a night?
Yes.
I mean, isn't there some kind of compromise or something?
Yes.
Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yes, I can.
But
I haven't even looked at the comments yet, and I'm willing to bet that the comments are super against her. I'm willing to bet the ladies can believe it.
if I don't feel respected, I am
Take
not
her
gonna
home.
go through with the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah.
I mean,
what
you-
the fuck? What is he supposed to do? You're putting him in a no-win situation. You don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. You were an hour late, and you've admitted on the video it was your fault you were an hour late. You're putting him in a lose-lose situation. There's clearly not going to be a second date. So what option should he have? Take out and pay for someone who clearly doesn't respect or give a fuck about him? And you have such a shitty character that you took this video and posted it to TikTok to make yourself look good? What was the plan here? What was the plan?
You didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points.
See, now she's like, wait, well, hold on. I wanted some food. I'm hungry. Wait. Okay, I understand. Wait. Can we go back in? Get some chicken nuggets or something?
That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have
Take
a lot
her
of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations.
Take her the
for a
fuck
first
home.
date, but I've already said them, and you've broken every one.
Oh my
So
God.
Good for
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
good for you.
All right, whatever. Well,
I'm proud of you, man.
I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, when the good guy wins. Turn your phone off
understand
now.
where you're coming from.
They shouldn't have turned your phone on ever. What do you expect was gonna happen? Real quick, let's get to some of the comments. Let's just see let's see what some of the comments say here. I'm not even gonna bother flipping my camera. I love Cheesecake Factory, and he's so nice. He said, "Can we talk about it?" The man is ready to communicate, and she's acting silly. He's right for doing that. He communicated properly, was respectful, and he knows his worth. Also, I love Cheesecake Factory. See? This is good, right? He seems so nice. I would have been so hyped for Cheesecake Factory. She even wanted to sound like the Sprinkle lady. She played herself. I have no idea what that means. I like the Cheesecake Factory. I like how all the comments are like, I actually really like the Cheesecake Factory. You messed up, lady. Cheesecake Factory is still mad expensive. Yes, it is. Waiting an hour for a green dress and purple lipstick. What is wrong with the Cheesecake Factory? We're really Team Cheesecake Factory here, huh? She would have went straight back home with her Applebee's outfit, saying she's embarrassed to be in the Cheesecake Factory. She tested him with advice from Sprinkle and ended up in disappointment. It was all on her face. Oh, Sprinkle, someone we got to check out? All right. Good video. Make sure not to support this creator. This is her. Make sure do not support her. I got to shout her out because I don't want to be a little sniper wolf about it. But just don't follow her. She can eat an entire buffet of dicks. There. You hungry? I know a place. Golden Corral. Okay. So that was interesting, huh? That was an interesting video. Things got a little heated. We said some things we didn't regret. We might have been a little mean. Oh, is it working? Oh, thanks, Vincent. That was quick. Sorry, Savory. I said an entire buffet of dicks. A buffet. It's different than a bag. What the fuck? I didn't say that. When the fuck did I say that? What the fuck? Okay, anyway. Let's do the intro. God, what am I going to say about this video? About this thing? How about... Oh, was it already there? I don't know that it was working yesterday. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it later. All right, you guys ready to say hi to YouTube? Let's do it. Give you guys 10 seconds. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I was in the middle of my countdown, and Super Murgatroyd comes in with the raid. Isn't that just typical? Isn't that just typical? Here I am counting. Can you believe this guy? Can you believe this guy? Super, thanks for the raid. Super, thanks for the raid. Thanks, guys. Hey, everybody. How's Super's stream going? Thanks for coming and hanging out. I feel like we got to watch the video one more time. I have a video for you lovely raiders. By the way, can we get a shout out for Super Murgatroyd? I feel like you guys need to see this video because okay. If you have, I'm not even gonna say anything. We'll watch the video one more time, and then we're gonna just watch. Just have a peek. Just have a peek.
Okay.
Just have a peek. Just watch.
He got me.
By the way, my chat, make sure if you're not, please go follow Super Murgatroyd. Fantastic human, fantastic streamer, deserves all the love you can give.
The Cheesecake Factory,
All of it.
y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
Spooky, spooky, very spooky. What's that? It's a skeleton.
Yo, Phoenix T-Dog, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. How was Super Stream? How is your day? How is everybody's day? We're watching this video. Check it out, check it out, check it out.
Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah.
So for those who are just joining us, what happened on this in this video, and thank you, Starlet, I appreciate it. How are you? What happened in this video is this guy is taking this woman on a first date. The woman is unhappy that the date destination he chose was a cheesecake factory. And so she's refusing to leave the car. She's refusing to leave his car and decided to pull out her phone and record a video for TikTok. Here we go. Here we go. Hi, Glitter. How are you?
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of that.
He even tries to communicate with her while she's recording him.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
She's in his car, guys. Again, you guys missed the reaction right before. You guys missed the reaction right before. Okay. I'm not going to spoil anything, but she's in his car and the door was locked, so she had to let him into his car. And the whole, just the layers of disrespect happening here is.
so you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I
At the
went
Cheesecake
into this
Factory?
date as I expect, with the expectations for myself.
It makes my teeth itch watching her. It makes my teeth itch. I feel like I've been doing cocaine. You're supposed to... We already reacted. We're just going to let the video
Keep
play.
you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too.
Spooky,
I expect her
very
to be
spooky.
cooperative.
What's that? It's a
And
skeleton.
at least, you know.
Yo, Ang, thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate it. How's your day going? First and a last date? Yes, entirely. There's nothing. First off, you guys are going to see this when the video's over. All the comments are like, yeah. I'm not going to say. All I'm going to say is they're all like very, what's wrong with Cheesecake Factory? Cheesecake Factory is expensive. What are you talking about? Cheesecake Factory? Mwah, chef's kiss.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't know
and
you.
I can
yet.
respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again,
maybe
I don't
we're
know
not there
yet.
Okay,
I don't know yet.
and then
I'm resisting. I'm resisting. We already did this.
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
but
I got myself all made
There's nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well look at my planner where we.
I said this earlier. You go to Cheesecake Factory. All right. You order the gobbler. Okay. Turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce. Okay. What else do they put in that bad boy? It's all on a piece of bread. Top it with a little bit of mayonnaise. And you tell me that there's something wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
We were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See,
I know you
specifically
didn't.
told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 a.m. At 4
To
p.m.
the streets, he says.
And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs.
Upon second view, this is seeming high-key staged. But what he's basically saying, for those who missed it, is that she was an hour late. He showed up at her house at 4. She didn't come downstairs until 5. So he's sitting in his car for an hour. Tell me, which one of you would wait an hour for a first date? Date number 1. And you're sitting in the car for an hour. I'm like, sorry, I'm late.
I understand.
For an hour.
What's up, Apple?
But
How are
I
you doing?
wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
And
that is not possible.
Hi, I'm going to
And
be 30
that's
minutes
why
late.
I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such
tell
a
him.
nice fancy restaurant
tell
as
him.
Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing.
Lady, you're acting like a real IHOP right now. You're acting like a real Denny's right now. You're not really giving me Cheesecake Factory energy.
Which I'm still willing to do.
I
I
mean-
would have been,
Okay.
but if we're late, I told
we
you
weren't
twice.
late. It wasn't that late.
We literally left
Spooky,
your place at the.
spooky, very spooky. What's that? It's a skeleton.
It's a fucking skeleton. Yo, what's up, Fish Friends? What's up? Hi, Rose. How are you? People like this do exist, and it's crazy. I don't even know how I would I think I would have a system error in my brain where I'm like, am I being punked? We said this yesterday on stream. I was like, Ashton, come on out, Ashton. Where are you at? Where's the cameras? You guys hide them so well. I think my brain would reset if this shit happened to me.
The time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4
She would hate
because
IHOP and
maybe
Denny's, too.
we could get there.
I'm just saying, you go to IHOP, you spend like $8 to get a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity. It's 2 pancakes, 2 eggs, strip of bacon, some orange juice. Walk out of there nice and full.
early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot
I mean,
and waiting for a reservation.
we can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, the
No.
equivalent to that? I mean,
I
you
literally
don't
just said-
understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
will die. That's
Okay.
embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
That's right.
Oh, no, he didn't.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Venmo her for the gas too. Be petty as you can possibly be at that point. Venmo for her for the gas. What else can we do, chat? You can give her a oxygen breathing tax. That's another $1.30. She said a lot of words. You know, there's a premium on oxygen in my car. What else can we do? What's like top tier petty? Report her account from Tinder.
You just
Oh yeah, right. Apple, yeah. Bill her for labor.
want to call it a night? I mean,
Yeah.
isn't there some kind of compromise or something?
You have to actually increase the gas a little bit because of the weight of two people in the car. Yep. Andrew was right on it, right on top of it. There you go.
Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Somehow
He
I
was
can.
out the parking space.
If I don't feel
you
respected,
see-
I am not gonna go through
I
with
mean,
the rest of
come
the day.
on. Well,
To the
you are
streets.
serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could
now
have
you
been a bit
understand.
more cooperative.
Yeah, now you're not gonna
you
get
made
free
some
food.
good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
Now she wants to go.
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date.
sure.
But I've already said them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
So
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
Praise Jesus, the
All
men are
right,
learning.
whatever. Well,
Praise
I guess
Christ.
I understand. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, he understands. Now she's all upset. She's not going to get some food. She's not going to get a free meal. Fuck you. If I take someone to Wendy's, I think the answer is thank you. That's what I'm saying. Super. How much you could feed a family of like 30 for like $40 at Wendy's, right? What's the hate? What's the hate? It's a first date. That was pretty much the end of the video. Okay, you guys can actually help me. I got to record a YouTube intro real quick. Who wants to join the YouTube intro? Hi, Phoenix. How are you? How are you? Take me literally. Let's try it again. Take me literally anywhere on a date, and I'll be so fucking happy. Bro, I would be happy with Cheesecake Factory. Okay. YouTube intro. You guys ready? It's go time. We got to record this. We got to record this bad boy. Here we go. In 10 seconds, give me a bunch of highs, spam a bunch of emotes, whatever you guys want to type. Now's your chance. I'm going to post this on a YouTube channel. Maybe I'll post this on the bigger YouTube channel. What do you guys... Maybe we'll post this on the big one. We'll see. Okay, here we go. I got to think of an
Small
intro.
pee-pee.
That's not the intro. This can't be the intro. Can I get a little personal with you? I think first dates are pretty straightforward. First dates are for meeting people. First dates are for getting to know someone. First dates are probably not the place you want to take someone, on a
Small
nice fancy...
pee-pee.
dinner. That was going so well. Why'd you ruin it? That was going so well. That was going so well. That was going to be a banger intro. And then you had to go small peepee. Okay. Here we go. You totally threw me off. All right, hold on. I need some smart water.
Get your
completely
shit
threw me off.
together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit. So it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
Okay, here we go.
Spooky, spooky, very spooky. What's that? It's a skeleton.
Yo, Stone Samurai, thank you so much for the follow, brother. How are you? Welcome to the stream. YouTube sucks dicks. I mean, that's probably not the best. Okay. All right, here we go. Intro time. Welcome everybody from Super's stream. I love you guys. I hope everybody's going well. Here we go. Okay. Maximum engagement. It is time. It's time. Everybody, type, spam, say hi to YouTube, do whatever you want to do. Here we go. All right, my friends. So I have had the misfortune of finding out this new video, and it showcases a woman on a first date with a man. The man has taken her to Cheesecake Factory, and she apparently has a bit of a problem with that. So you and me together are going to figure out what the hell's going on here. Maybe we'll have a little fun across the way. Here it is. Done. Okay, there we go. Cool. Recorded. Thanks for that.
Danger zone!
Highway to the danger zone. Okay. All right. Shall we part two?
Small peepee.
Holy God. What have I done?
Spooky,
What have I done?
spooky, very spooky. What's that? It's a skeleton.
DJ, thank you for the follow, man. How are you? So you know about this video and the story behind it? No, is there like a deeper thing here? Well, let's do some detective work. Let's maybe check out her profile and figure out what's going on. Let's get to the bottom of this. Here's her page. The video got 83 million views, I think. Views, like, and remember TikTok. That's what I'm saying. TikTok does views differently than YouTube does. No, actually, I think they aggregate views the same. Every time you loop a video, that's a view, even if it's one person. So it's different than unique views. I think Twitch does unique views. Where'd the video go? We were just looking at it. I am blind. Hold on. Let's find it. Wait. 8.2. Here it is. 8.2 million. Okay? Man catches girlfriend texting another man and kicks her out of the car. Man catches girlfriend texting another... Oh, so this is her? Is she's recording? Also, who can type like that? Who types like... You know, like that? That seems so hard and painful. Type with the head of my thumb.
So that's what we on though? For real, no, that shit ain't cool, but that's what type of time we on though?
Yeah,
That's
I'm getting that.
Like, you ain't even know, man. You thought I was still in the fucking gas station, bro. No, get in the car, man. Look, you ain't even know. You're stupid.
All right, yeah. This is not what we're looking for.
For a black.
What is your type?
Okay. Well, it's fake. Well, YouTube doesn't care if it's fake. That's someone else's problem, isn't it? Isn't it, bruv? All right, so how's everybody doing? Let's get to know each other a little bit. We don't talk anymore. How was Super Stream? What did you guys do? When I was there, he was playing the Quarry. Quarry. Is it Quarry or Quarry? Yo, cheesy brother. Cheesy father. Queso Poppy. How are you, my friend? How's life? By the way, just so that I'm not a poopy sniper wolf, I want to share that video one more time. We're not going to show it. We're just going to spam the link so you guys can have it. There. This is the link. Everybody check it out. Queso Poppy. Yeah. Life's good. We're chilling, you know. I needed to go live so I could bang out a YouTube video. Can I be honest with you guys? I do my best work when I'm live. Right? Even for recording like non-react based videos, I just do better work when I'm like live. I don't know what it is. I heard that super streams are always great, primarily because he has a top-notch urologist. The fuck? I think that was a swing and a miss, Casual. Also, hi, Casual. So how's everybody doing? What's new? Quarry. Okay, so it's not Quarry. Got it. Okay. So, we had a few things checked out here. We had a video, which I'm a little concerned to watch. The video was about Scientology. Does anybody here know much about Scientology? Because one of the things Scientology does, I mean, the well is very deep with Scientology. One of the things that Scientology does, if you talk about Scientology, if you discuss Scientology in a negative light, is they do something called fair game. Fair game is basically you're allowed to go after and harass anybody that talks bad about Scientology. That is like allowed in their religion. So I was like, do I really feel like inviting another troll into my life for content? And the answer is kinda. Sort of. So we have a video on Scientology. But we also have a good Binging with Babish video as well. If you guys never watched Binging with Babish, it's a fantastic fantastic content creator. He talks a lot about like how to make different foods. He has a whole culinary university now. Only that they compare it to the Illuminati. Unfortunately, Tom Cruise, John Travolta, Kirstie Alley, among their top nutters. Also, what's her name from The Handmaid's Tale? The lead actress. Who else? Maybe we will do the Scientology video. It's a little spoopy, a little scary. Also Leah Remini, from The King of Queens, was it that one? What's her name? Leah Remini. What show was that? Elizabeth Moss. Yeah, she's a Scientologist. Leah Remini, this person. Whatever show she was on. Yeah, she used to be a Scientologist. Now she's very outspoken against Scientology. All right, let's see what this video is about. Maybe we'll watch a few minutes and we'll kind of just see where this goes. Scientology's so full of shit. They're fucking psycho. They are, but like again, when you engage with psychos, psycho shit happens to you. Leah left and exposed their secrets. They're gunning for her. I fucking bet they're psychopaths, right? And what do you do with psychopaths? You need control. That's what the whole thing's about. To have you buy into my doctrine, you need to be this way. There's no. So okay, let's just watch. Watch a few minutes of it. We'll see if it's any good. If not, we'll go back to making fun of people who call themselves alpha males. Alpha males. Gonna go do some post care. Super. Thank you for raiding, my brother. You are the king. King Super. Guys, make sure if you have not, people from my stream, please go follow Super Murgatroyd. I know we've been buddies for a long time, so I'm sure most of you already do follow him. But make sure if you're not, go give him pound out a follow. He's a good, positive human. He's pretty much the most positive person I know on Twitch. So make sure if you're not giving him a follow, that should be top of your list. When South Park, let's try that again. When South Park can make a full episode about you without changing what you believe in, you know it's bad. I can't even imagine the amount of harassment South Park got after that. They also have huge control over Hollywood. Really? Is that true? I knew they had a few actors in their pocket. I didn't know they had a bunch of power though. How dare Super no self-care? Oh, I see.
Welcome to I'm Your Target Demographic. Every Wednesday we cover an interesting topic, hobby, or something else that people might feel they're uneducated about. Today we're diving into a religion for the first time, focusing on Scientology. I'm going to try to remain unbiased and give you a look at what the Church of Scientology says, what other people might say about it, and hopefully it'll give you an idea of who they are and what they believe. I will bring up controversies about Scientology, but
this is L. Ron Hubbard, for those who don't know. This guy right before him is he's the current president of Scientology. His name's David Miscavige, and his wife is magically missing. So
who they are and what they believe. I will bring up controversies about Scientology, but by doing so, I'm not agreeing with or endorsing any arguments. Before we dive in, I do want to clarify that Scientology is not the same as Christian Scientists, as they're often confused. So let's start at the beginning. Scientology was developed by an author named L. Ron Hubbard. This is important.
It's 100% a cult. It's 1,000,000% a cult. When I visit my family in Clearwater, Florida, the tour of the city they would give is mostly this street is also owned by the Scientologists, repeated over and over. Yeah, I'm never going to Clearwater, Florida. Someone approaches you with like, "Hi, would you like to take a personality test?"
And is the first controversy already.
I'm on my way to Cheesecake Factory. Fuck out my way, dude.
As L. Ron Hubbard was an established author known for works of fiction, mostly science fiction. Over his lifetime, he published over 600 fiction pieces, including both short stories and novels, and he holds the Guinness World Record for the author with the most published works. So as we get into the religion aspect of Scientology, you can see that people might not believe the religious texts that he wrote following so many works of science fiction.
Yeah.
Hubbard was a United States veteran,
When you have a
serving as a
career-
Navy officer during World War II and commanding
When you have a career of writing sci-fi space-based novels, you cannot later be surprised when the guy comes out with a sci-fi space-based religion.
2 ships, but was removed from his post because his superiors found him incapable of command. In one of these instances, he fired upon a Japanese submarine that no one else saw and could later find no proof of. The other instance involved him firing upon an island that turned out to belong to Mexico, an ally of the United States. The Church of Scientology gives a lot of weight to his military career, as his injuries and near-death experiences were partially responsible for his ability to see the truth of things and create the foundation for their belief set. The Church of Scientology also disputes a lot of records about Hubbard, including medical records, and even says that sections are falsified to protect his possibly secret activities as an intelligence officer. These Navy records also dispute many of the injuries that he claims to have suffered. We move forward in time, where throughout the 1930s and 40s Hubbard continued to write, but also began to experiment more with the occult.
Yeah, I heard it. So this is like where he like fell deeply into things like summoning Cthulhu, and like he like read up on what Hitler did and shit. Like the guy's he's fucking twisted dude.
Including practicing as a hypnotist and diving into other religious acts that are somewhat unconventional. And in 1950 we have the arrival of his book Dianetics, the modern science of mental health.
And he was openly opposing like psychiatrists, because when he came out with Dianetics, it was supposed to be like revitalizing mental health. And like, what did he do? He published it in some journal, and a bunch of psychiatrists like laughed him out of the room. And ever since that day, he declared psychiatrists were the enemies of Scientology. And as soon as you're like people whose job is to maintain your mental health is your mortal enemy, then you know, like, get the fuck out of the room.
This year is crucial for Scientologists, the beginning of everything. Dianetics is focused on a technique still used today in Scientology called auditing.
It's like when you have that one partner who will never let you hang out with anybody, when they're always just trying to like manipulate you and keep the story surrounding them. That's when you know.
Either through conversation or through a machine called an e-meter, these professionals would help the patient recall past traumas and get through them or over them, removing the emotional trauma of past memories in a process called clearing. This e-meter picks up on signals from the body in the same way that a polygraph lie detector might, and it tells the auditor what phrases or memories.
My aunt also worked for a company that was contracted by Scientology. Their contract explicitly stated they weren't allowed to try and recruit from their employees. What the fuck? It's so fucking crazy.
Trigger negative feelings, and when they can conclude certain conversations. Initially, they hoped to get this process approved in the larger world of medicine, but these proposals were rejected. At this time, Hubbard also coined a term called Thetan, which is essentially our soul, but it's immortal, and it allows us to tap into past lives and potentially past traumas from those lives that still might affect us. Dianetics is part of Scientology, but Dianetics in itself is not the religion, but rather one way to enhance the religious experience.
The average man is up against certain problems. He's asking himself.
Look at this shit. The average man is up against certain problems. Tell me you don't see that shit in his face. Take a real good look at it.
Certain questions. How can I make more money? How can I make my wife faithful to me? How can I make my children grow up? How can, in other words, how can I live a better life? How can I make things more even, more stable for my family? How and what am I up against? What is happening to me in my life? What is my purpose in life, and so forth? These questions, in actual fact, absorb a tremendous quantity of his energy.
His messaging sounds a bit red pilly, a little bit. Looks like they took lessons from him. I wonder if there's something to that. Maybe we'll look into that. Didn't they attack Brooke Shields? I think it could be someone else, for suffering depression, and she pushed back hard. I remember there was a story So I don't know a super duper lot about Scientology. I watched a little bit of Leah Remini's documentaries. So what I know comes from that. I know they kept one person locked in a room, basically, and she just would scream every time they came near her, to the point where they're like, all right, she's making a fucking scene. We gotta get her out of here. And then they just let her go. So maybe that was Brooke Shields. I'm not sure. Should start a conspiracy that he's actually Donald Trump's real dad. Could you imagine?
And he himself is not able to go out and do anything very progressive about it. So the best thing for him to do
That's true, because then what would happen is a bunch of people would convert, and then we'd be really fucked.
is to go out and do something about it. But he can't do anything about it because he is so immersed in this. So actually, in Scientology processing, he resolves these questions. He understands what he's doing. He knows what he wants to do. And he makes up his mind, and he goes ahead and does it. And he turns from a man who is simply a puzzled, static being into somebody who is more dynamic, who is able to accomplish something.
At this point, he pivoted to Scientology, and he made the argument that this whole process is a religion, not a science. With this came his idea to monetize, charging at the time $500 for an entire 24 hours of auditing. This created a wave of churches being formed across the world, including the central...
Excuse me? How much money? Hold on, wait.
With this came his idea to monetize, charging at the time $500 for an entire 24 hours of auditing.
That's actually pretty cheap.
This created a wave of churches being formed across the world, including the central headquarters that was then in Washington, D.C., and it still stands as a museum. The headquarters now exists in California.
At the time, what year? I think, well, that's true. I didn't think about what year it was in. It's probably 1970s, 1960s.
In Riverside County. About 1,000 people live on the property, and it's well protected, including high fences and constant security. There is a public road that drives through.
Can you imagine that gig? You're just like a security worker for Scientology. All you do is just walk around with like a fucking... It's like a do-nothing job. You get paid to walk around. I'm pretty sure members have to sign over quite a large percentage of their wages non-negotiable. Dude, that's how you know... You put all these little things together, right? They get some bullshit device that you're supposed to hold that like measures your thetans, your soul, your unprovable thing. So you have this unprovable thing that you hold to measure this other unprovable thing. And oh, you can't talk about us. And oh, you owe us all your money. And you just stack all these things up. And who the fuck falls for this?
Through it, though it's constantly recorded and monitored. The church requested that the road either be closed to the public or even moved to go around the property, but both requests were denied. There are many rumors about living at this space that are hotly debated, including subpar working wages, pursuit teams that bring people back and don't allow them to leave, and required confessions if they hear of other people in the compound talking or gossiping about the church or its members. I say this is debated because no one inside the base will complain or make a statement to the police about their experience there.
No, because think about what happens is they get fucking harassed. The rest of their life is nothing but hunting you down and harassing you. So what are they going to do? It's like, I'm telling you, it's like being in a relationship with a psycho partner. Times 10.
Only a few have made complaints after they've left the church, and those cases have all been tossed out or not taken seriously due to lack of information or evidence. Let's back up and focus on what Scientologists believe. As a religion, what are their beliefs? They believe that their soul, the thetan, is immortal, and our lives are not confined to the single lifetime. They also believe we are capable of anything, even if we haven't been able to realize it yet. They do believe in a godlike figure called the Supreme Being, but its members learn about that and discover it on their own unique journeys. There are 8 dynamics that drive us forward, including the urge towards infinity, which includes discovering God. Other dynamics include the urge to protect animal life, the urge to exist as a peaceful community, and the urge to exist as one mankind across all races. When speaking about Scientology, words like faith and belief are often avoided in lieu of concrete terms based on science and technology. Once you are clear, meaning you've been cleansed of traumatic memories and feelings, you are able to climb the ladder to more meaningful and powerful positions. After clear comes a state called operating thetan, or OT for short. This allows you to control the world around you, including life, energy, and matter. They can also...
Bro, if I could control the world around me, I would be having like the fucking I'm telling you, that grilled cheese, the grilled chicken and avocado sandwich from Cheesecake Factory, that's what I would be doing right now. Scientology is absolutely a cult. Yeah, we should watch SCP videos. Can you link me some?
Also leave their bodies, as the Thetan itself is not confined to it. There are many levels of operating Thetan, and it costs money through the auditing process to progress.
Yeah, shocking. So this is just making life pay to win. You can just basically pay a certain amount of money at the Church of Scientology and unlock more operating Thetan levels, and then you can change your reality. So that means that life's just an MMO, and Scientology makes it pay to win.
The cheapest level is $2,750 about, and that's assuming you're free of those memories and feelings. Otherwise, you'll have much more auditing to do before this. The third level of OT involves a major discovery that Hubbard discovered after Scientology had been founded. While people reaching this level have signed confidentiality agreements, some of these documents have been released to the public, and it tells a story that again causes a pretty major controversy. Okay, bear with me. 75 million years ago, an ancient being called Xenu was a dictator of something called the Galactic Confederacy. He brought humans to Earth, dropped them into volcanoes, and killed them, releasing their Thetans into the environment. These Thetans are angry and upset, causing us now to be infected and affected by these negative emotions. To overcome these negative emotions from this traumatic event is how you can reach OT level 3, but it's dangerous.
You hear that? So this is why everybody's so pissed off all the time, is because once upon a time, thousands of years ago, we got dropped into a volcano. It's a pretty reasonable, like, I get it. I think I'd be pretty pissed off if that happened to me too. Yeah, I'd be pretty upset. Volcanoes are hot, man.
L. Ron Hubbard claims that it's a tough thing to do, and many illnesses might plague people attempting to conquer it. The church itself doesn't enjoy the telling of this story, and will go out of its way to block its telling. So if this video disappears, or if I go missing, that may be the reason why. This story was the focus of an episode of South Park centering on Scientology.
What is the most secret part of Scientology or thing that they worry about leaking?
Well, you know that stuff about the aliens and the volcanoes?
I don't know what that, no, what is that?
Oh, gosh.
It's like the whole basis of Scientology.
Yeah, well, you don't know about that when you're in Scientology until you reach a certain level. Like, you have to receive a certain amount of training and counseling, and it can take years, and, you know, the public Scientologist has to pay a lot of money before they get there.
The total to get...
The head guy of Scientology's wife was sent to work on a project and has been missing for like 10 years. No one has seen her. Yeah, Shelley Miscavige, she's gone. She's dead.
Get to this point,
she's fucking dead.
Through the process of auditing is around $100,000.
They absolutely killed her.
If you don't become enlightened and don't solve these life mysteries, you must pay to try the process again.
By the way, most Scientologists don't even get to this.
Most
don't.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have to be wealthy to get to this.
Not only do you have to be wealthy, but a lot of times what they do, the new scam is you got to go, you get to a level and then they go, we messed that up. You have to go back down at your expense.
Well, the church doesn't...
She was dropped into a volcano. Could you imagine if that's how they got rid of her? Nobody would be able to prove that shit. Can you imagine?
Come out and discuss Xenu in this incident. Volcanoes do feature prominently on the covers of Dianetics. Now, another controversy arrives in the form of taxes, and if Scientology should actually be considered a religion by the IRS. The IRS tried to claim back taxes in the 60s, but the church responded with thousands of lawsuits against the IRS.
Yes, look at this. So they, in order to get tax-exempt status from the IRS, to be considered like a true church, originally they weren't, but they had each of their members file, and each of their thousands of members file lawsuits against the IRS, gumming up the system, and the IRS is like, all right, fuck it, fine, you guys are a church, fine. Not because they were going to win, but because then they were going to be in court forever, for decades.
IRS, resulting in about 25 years of back and forth litigation, eventually resulting in the decision that Scientology was indeed a church and exempt from taxes. Now, by the time this landmark decision was made, L. Ron Hubbard had passed away. The church's official statement was that he no longer needed his physical body, but he continued to write and research without it. This was in 1986, and a man named David Miscavige took over the church. A lot of claims have come out against Miscavige, including violence and abuse towards church members, but nothing has been substantiated. Something notable that happened around the time of the leadership change was the rise in the celebrity Scientologists, prime examples to help recruit others. First came John Travolta, then Tom Cruise, and they are the two most well known. But many other Hollywood types came to Scientology, able to pay for these auditing sessions that would relieve them of past traumas. But what people don't think about is that these auditing sessions, essentially counseling, covering their deepest, darkest secrets, are all kept in records. So each member of the church has a file that can be used at any time to either discredit them or blackmail them. This might be the reason that people stay in the church or don't tell the truth when asked. Now, this is already a long video, but if you're interested in more supposed testimony...
Bro, can you believe being in such... Their entire job is to milk you of every dollar you have. And if you even think to speak out even a little bit, you're done. You're gone. That's it. It's over for you. And they come and like hunt you down and harass you. It's just fucking wild to think about how good at this they are. All right. You guys ready for some TikTok cringe? Oh, it's a cult, baby. It's a cult. It's the real deal.
Hit it, Joe. Hit it, Joe.
Let's get into some... Let's get into some cringe. Here we go. There's this alpha wolf guy. Here it is. Okay. You guys ready for this?
Alright, you little bastard. You want to challenge my pack? Well, I hate to say this, but I'm not the alpha that you want to challenge. Because my true alpha is right there. So if you want to challenge one of us, you have to go through all of us. Ain't that right, alpha?
So true. I'm back. I stepped down because I had to. Now I'm back. So, you want to challenge? Let's challenge.
You want to fight me one-on-one? Well, listen up well. He was my trainer. So I suggest you shut up and sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down
before you have to deal with him.
And I'm ready.
And we're all ready.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you little bastard.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Whoops. I'm so sorry. What have I done? So we're just going to go ahead and save that video, follow up on that later. That seems good. All right, let's keep this going.
Listen here, you dumbasses who think my fiance is fit to be alpha. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm a fucking pussy. For fuck's sake. I don't wear steel-toed boots. I wear dresses. But one thing's for clear.
What? Bro, what the fuck is this? Maybe?
Delta are going to be doing an arm wrestling challenge. First one has already happened. That one won already.
That was a little training little bit there.
Training exercise. Now we're
feel
doing
kinda dirty for
arm
watching
wrestling
this.
challenge. And then
This is an
Let's go through a few of these and maybe we'll I don't know. I want to figure out what this is before I make a decision about what I'm going to do with this stuff.
I looked it up. They are not real.
People are making videos trying to convince Alpha that UFOs and aliens are real. Okay. Have you ever read the book The Way of the Superior Man? It's been co-opted by guys like Corey Wayne, but the book is actually pretty reverent of women and femininity. I've heard of it. I've never read it myself. Is it good?
Do not fuck with the wolf. You need to stop these fucking videos right fucking now. I had it. Stop the videos, or I will report your account again and again.
I'm getting Chris Chan vibes from this. Is anybody else getting Chris Chan vibes from this?
And again. Stop it now. And you guys need a serious...
I was supposed to be at work tonight, but I got a message from my boss telling me that I don't have to go to work tonight because...
I'm getting some like mental health things here, so maybe I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna comment on this one. I'm gonna skip this one. Yeah. Hold on, let's just go to Alpha Male. I want to make fun of people who know what they're talking about. I'm getting some mental health stuff here. I'm not looking to make fun of them. Here we go. 3 things alpha males never say to women. By the way, guys, if you want to join the Discord, !Discord, and if you have some stuff for me to react to, please drop it there. And also, I'm going to start... We've been doing like a lot of dating and relationship stuff, and that's good. That's definitely where my specialty is. It's what I do for a living outside of the live streaming and YouTubing. But if you have any suggestions in terms of topics and stuff, I'm going to start casting a bit of a wider net, I think. Yes. Bit of a wide net, indeed. He calls himself an alpha, wouldn't even rate as an omega. Bruh, that was actually a pretty good joke.
3 things alpha males never say to women. Number 1, will you give me a chance? You see how pathetic that sounds? You're begging.
15 traits of an alpha.
In this society.
Oh, it's cringy. Oh boy, that's cringy. You sent me one? Oh, was this the one from yesterday, Savory? The Facebook one? Is it no sound? Oh, here it is. Here we go. Okay.
Like if it were a date?
Yeah. Because this is technically like a date, like a mini date.
Go back. You know I want to. I'm not really sure. Kind of got a blindfold on, so I don't really know what to ask you. You can take the blindfold off.
I'm not your typical 10, so like what looks like everything to you? Like what is the vibe?
Not everything, but it plays a big part.
For sure. Well, with that being said, you can take your blindfold off.
Oh, fuck no. Jesus Christ. Get the fuck out of here.
Like just based off of the conversation we're having.
That's so mean. Holy shit. That's so mean. Also, when did Facebook put in a Reels function? When the hell did that happen? I missed that. Also, boo Facebook. Boo Facebook. Boo. We don't like Facebook. Holy shit. The guy straight up said, oh, fuck that. I'm not dating you. Oh, God. Holy bananas. Oh, God, that was mean. That was really mean, Savory. I feel bad laughing at that. That was really mean. Oh. Men who take their shirts off on TikTok are very, very cringy. Men who exercise on TikTok, unless it's an educational video for the purpose of exercise, is cringy. Men who exercise to dance music in rhythm on TikTok with their shirts off is cringy. And whose username is Alpha Mentor 69. Top to bottom cringe. Everything about this video is cringy. Everything about it is just bad. He's checked all the boxes.
Guys can cheat but still be in love with their girl. Girls can't cheat and still be in love with their man.
Because it's easier for a woman to get dick and it's harder for a
it's
man
not
to
all.
get
Because get emotional attached, bro. If something's going wrong at home and she's at work and that dude makes her laugh, the first day she's like, oh, he's kind of funny. The second day he's like, yo, it makes me laugh every day so far. And then that emotion, yo, she's feeling the.
They react off of yeah.
What?
It's beyond that. It's
So
just
you
trying
guys
to.
Is this satire? It's hard to tell these days. It's everywhere now. Men who don't keep their snake tied down on TikTok made me cringe. I got that Amazon snake tie. It's $3. It was great.
You know why men hate hoes?
Why, Mark?
Why do men hate hoes?
What is your deepest, darkest fear?
Being murdered?
I can't say it.
Getting
Dying?
in an alley by a weirdo in a mask.
Whoa, okay. He just went straight for it. Jesus Christ. He is... Okay. Moving on. Wow, that's aggressive.
If you're the alpha, you don't have to announce you're the alpha. Right. You just...
What did I say yesterday? Any man who is king, any man who has to say I am king is no true king.
You go up and
Point of view, you're dating an alpha male who refuses to let a woman pay for the meal because he still believes in gender roles.
If you're...
How much do I owe you?
It's okay. It's on the house.
That wasn't funny at all.
I had a lot of fun tonight.
Fire away.
If you have only one place in your heart for one woman, or you want to have one woman in your heart, like you said, why don't you just commit to one and choose to be faithful to her?
Bars.
I'm just not wired that way. I spent my whole 20s trying to fix myself.
You're a man of self-control. You work out, you do business. You can possess your own power and direct it the way you want to direct it.
It's not how I am.
You think that might be a limited mindset?
Oh, fuck. Good for you. I like that. She's using the alpha male mentality against him. Good for you, lady.
I think it's none of your business, but I don't want you to think I'm triggered by you. I'm not.
I don't want you to think I'm triggered by you because I'm not. Okay? I'm just not.
Somebody say that. I think that's interesting. I think you're annoying, but I'm not triggered. You know what I'm saying? No, you are. You're annoying in like this goody two shoes type way, and that's fine. I'm gonna live my life on my terms, unapologetically, like truly. So,
Masterclass in how to trigger a fucking alpha male. Masterclass. I'm not triggered. You're triggered. You're just annoying. This is goody two shoes annoying. I'm gonna live my life. I'm not even triggered. That's gonna keep him up. Oof.
I hate all that alpha male content, dude. It's very toxic, and especially it sucks when your friends do it. Like I had a buddy, he posted an Instagram that said, when she broke up with you, she made a bet on your future. Make sure she loses that bet. I'm like, are you about to shoot up a casino? What are you talking about?
That's funny.
It's sad because I wish my boys could just feel comfortable enough to talk to me. Like, I've been going to therapy for like a month, okay? I'm an emotional intelligence brown belt at this point, all right? I got moves, dude. You want to kill yourself? Have you tried going for a walk, my man? What about breathing, huh? I hate all that alpha male content.
Bars.
I'm a virgin.
Oh shit. Did you say you use toys?
Yeah, I use like lit section.
So
No, I don't use dope.
Oh, that's penetration. So hold on.
Okay. He want my number, had to hit him with the
I was actually once driving.
The fact that, okay, I can't do this today, guys. I can't watch this shit today. We had a good stream. We had fun. Let's rate out who's on. Let's make someone's day. Let's pick a letter. Pick J. J-O-L. Here we go. Person Joel Polk is playing Project Zomboid. We'll raid them. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. I wasn't planning on streaming today. I wasn't feeling too good this morning, but now I'm feeling a lot better. I'll see you guys back Monday, which is good. Gives me the weekend to edit. Gives me the weekend to find a few videos, a few things for us to check out and watch. Hope you guys had a fantastic day. Everybody from Superstream who hung around, thank you so much. Everybody who gave a lurk, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. My stream, don't forget to give Super a follow if you have not. And oh, Hermit, what's up, dude? How are you? Guys, go give Hermit. Can we have a shout out for Hermit as well? Guys, make sure to give Hermit a follow as well. Yeah, if you guys want in on the Discord, just !Discord. In the meantime, thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys had a good day. And see you later. Go make this person stream. Go say hi. It's all good, brother. It's all good. I hope you had a great night. Guys, I'll be back Monday. Peace, love, fare thee well, live long and prosper, all that good shit. Goodbye.